Hey guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. It's really nice to see you again, jumping here and there through my videos. So as requested from some of you, today I'm gonna show you a King Cobra tutorial, Raja Bujangasana in Sanskrit. We're just gonna do a little bit of a warm-up for our spine, as it requires a lot of strength and flexibility for our spine. And then we will try and go into that. I'm just gonna show you step by step how to enter the pose and exit the pose safely, okay? So we will start in a child position, relaxing our sitting bones down towards the heels, resting our arms forward or along the body if you prefer. We're just gonna stay here for a few breaths, and gently moving our body, our hips towards the right and the left side, just to create a little bit of a connection with the ground and connection with our body. Let's take 3 deep breaths through the nose. Two more breaths, make this breath nice and long. And remember that if there's any other pose that you feel like taking, maybe lengthening your arms forward or gently moving your hands from side to side, you're most welcome to do that. The aim here is to find awareness within our physical body, find awareness within ourselves, within our yoga practice. When you get to your last exhalation, slowly start to lift yourself up into a tabletop position. We will just gonna take a few cat-cow here to warm up the spine. So let's start, spread your fingers wide. Take a deep breath in, start to lower the tummy, lifting up the tailbone, opening through the chest, and sending your shoulders back and your head facing up. And when you exhale, strongly push the floor away from you, squeeze the tummy in, create space between the shoulder blades, and look towards your navel. Let's take 5 of them. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, going down. And again, 4 more. Really trying to bring the awareness around the spine, which is the main part of the body that requires particular attention for our Raja Bujangasana, our King Cobra. And again, 2 more. Nice and easy. And last one. Nice, guys. Coming back to neutral. We will now just go into downward facing dog, tucking the toes, pushing the floor away, and just giving a little stretch through our legs, maybe moving gently our hips from side to side. Remember, the gaze is backward towards your feet, towards your legs. And again, just try and find that comfortable sensations within you. Nice, maybe find the stillness in your downward facing dog, pressing gently the heels down, pushing the floor away with your hands, breathing deeply through the nose. Very good, guys. Let's come into plank with a deep inhale, and then when we exhale slowly, let's drop our knees and drop the chest all the way down. Nice. I'm going to show you now a few poses that help to work on your back bend. So whether it's a Bujangasana or King Cobra, Raja Bujangasana, okay? So obviously, as we said, we need to really work on the flexibility of our back, okay? And by that I mean that we really have to work with all the joints of our spine. So not only we have to open up through the lower back, but let's try and make this nice and smooth curve throughout the whole spine. So focusing on the middle back as well as the upper back, okay? By doing that, I really like to make a practice, or let's say a warm-up, quite flowy, quite floating and fun at the same time, okay? So a sort of dance, a sort of snake dance. So we will start looking down towards the mat, bringing our hands by the chest. We can come on our fingertips if we want, or we can place our hands down, doesn't matter. Whatever feels good for you. I really want you to focus on the breath and at the same time on lengthening and having these sensations of openness through the chest while lengthening the spine, okay? So from here, looking down, we're gonna inhale to gently push the floor away and lift a little bit higher. Maybe making sure, maybe trying to have the navel not touching the ground, okay? Again, openness through the chest and pulling gently the shoulders back. Looking slightly up or forward, and then exhale, coming all the way down. So let's start nice and easy here. Looking down, let's go with the breath. Inhale, gentle push to lift up. And exhale, coming down. Inhale, pulling up. Try and squeeze gently with the glutes to support the lower back, and also press your hip bones down towards the ground to really feel grounded with your lower part of the body, okay? Extend your legs when you lift. Your kneecaps can also lift. So again, exhale down. 3 more of them. Inhale, coming up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. And exhale down. Now, if your fingertips were, if you were on your fingertips, let's try now with the palms pressing down, as we will try and gently move to the right and to the left, okay? So creating this wholeness, this sense of like, this sensation that works like throughout the whole spine, okay? So looking down. Inhale, moving to the right, and exhale, facing down. Inhale to the left, and exhale down. So we are gently pressing with our hands down by doing exactly the same movement, but twisting over one side. When we twist, try and look back or towards your foot. Exhale, coming back down. Again, inhale, exhale, down. Now, the more we do this, the more our back will start to get more flexible and to open up, okay, to warm up. So maybe you can start by lifting a little bit more. So pressing your hands a little bit more towards the ground, and maybe starting to lengthen your arms also. Doing exactly the same floating movement, like a sort of snake, with your fingertips or with your hands. Breathe through the nose. Inhale to the right, exhale down. Inhale to the left, exhale down. Let's do again 2 more. Right, exhale down. Inhale left, and exhale down. Let's take 3 more to the front. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Nice, guys. Then you can rest on your chin, or you can rest on one cheek. Arms along the body. Give a little movement to your hips, moving from side to side, rocking them here. Okay, now let's start with our Raja Bujangasana, okay? So we're gonna come into Bujangasana first. So looking down, we're gonna take a deep breath in to lift, to look forward. Now we're gonna really try and press our hip bones down and opening through the chest. So you really want to engage with your upper body as much as you can here. Looking forward, remember you want the chest pulling forward, the shoulders back, and have these sensations of lifting as well as opening and going back, okay? Now when you're here in your Bhujangasana, see what happens if you start to lift your hands. You should feel the muscles of your back engaging a little bit more now. Maybe your glutes tightening at the same time. Now see if you can pull yourself a little bit higher using those muscles. Hold, breathe. Legs tight, lift up your kneecaps, one more breath. And exhale, slowly coming down. So this one is quite tough. Moving again side to side, arms along the body. So make sure that you take it easy. You don't force yourself into going into the pose, because eventually you will get there, guys. You will get there, no problem. Okay. So take your time and just to observe your body and connect it to your breath. This is my personal experience, let's say, in the development and the growth of my yoga practice, of my asana practice, is that it might take longer than expected, and some poses might seem easier than they are. But the important thing really is to listen to yourself and to understand where you are at with your practice, and starting from there, never giving up, and always putting a little bit of love and a little bit of intention within your practice every day, and you will see that slowly things will start to open up. All the magic will come. Your body will open up, your mind will be clearer, and everything will be much easier to reach. Okay, so with a positive attitude, now we will start to do a second movement to go towards our Raja Bujangasana. So again, looking down. I'm so hot. Okay, looking down. We're gonna inhale now and start to lift a little bit higher. So the same movements that we were doing before. Now pulling the chest forward, the shoulders back, we start to push the floor away with our hands. See if you can really lengthen and straighten your arms now. Did I say legs before? I wanted to say arms, sorry. Okay, so pushing the floor away. And remember, we want to avoid this. We wanted to create this linear, this smooth curve throughout the whole spine. So not just the lower back, but upper and middle back as well. So opening through the chest and pulling the shoulders back. Nice. See if we can hold it here for a few breaths. It's all about opening our heart to new possibilities, to new opportunities. That's why back bends are amazing. One more breath. And when you exhale, slowly lower down. Very good. Okay, same thing. Relaxing if you want. Moving from side to side, maybe relaxing the arms as well. Trying to be quite careful not to like smash myself on the mat, because I've got this microphone here and I hope you're not gonna hear like weird noises. Okay, guys, now, same thing, but we will start by bending our legs, okay? So, looking down, we're gonna inhale to push ourselves a little bit higher. Again, openness through the chest, pulling the shoulders back, pushing the floor away with our hands. Now, see if you can bend your legs. Doesn't matter if we don't touch our head, let's stay here. Remember, the engagement is throughout the whole spine, so don't curve, open through the chest. Holding here, maybe looking slightly upper this time for 3 breaths. For 2. For 1. And exhale, slowly lowering down. Again, you can move your hips from side to side, or you can push the floor away and come back into child pose just to fully relax your spine. Child pose always feels good when we do back bends. So resting your forehead down. Again, taking a few rounds of breaths. And if it feels good, moving your hips from side to side. And then whenever you're ready, we will come back, lowering our chest down on the ground. Now this time, guys, so before our hands were more or less in line with our chest, we will try now and bring them a little bit backward, so that we will try and extend and open even more. Okay, this time we're gonna go straight into our Raja Bujangasana, or at least we'll try to. Okay, so looking down, taking a deep breath in, lifting, opening through the chest. Now you will see that when we extend the arms, there will be more space for our chest to open and for our shoulders to drop back, which means that our spine will curve and flex even more. Now looking up, let's try and do the same thing. So keep pushing the floor away with your hands. Nice and strong supports with these arms. Bending the knees, opening even more through the chest, dropping your head down. Maybe we are here, or maybe we manage to extend and open a little bit more. Wherever we are, hold, keep pushing the floor with your hands. You want to be aware of your whole body. Squeeze gently the glutes to support the lower back. 3 breaths. 2. And 1. Release. Coming back into child pose, as this one was quite hardcore. And again, moving from side to side. We will try and do it once again and see how it feels, whether it feels any better or worse. So again, the idea is this openness, okay? Breathing through the nose. The breath is everything, guys. It will really help you to go deeper in any sort of pose that you want to. So wherever you are, even if we don't manage to go into full Raja Bujangasana, King Cobra, and by placing our feet on our hands, doesn't matter. Try and understand where you feel it enough for you today. Give it a go and try and stay there for a few breaths to really experience every sensations within the pose. Because this is the beauty of yoga asana, really, is to experience yourself within the poses. Okay, so we will try once again. Whenever you're ready, coming down. This time I'm gonna enter it fully. So I keep pressing gently my hip bones down towards the ground. My navel won't touch the ground, and I open, looking up, so that you will also stretch and extend, lengthen your throat, which feels really, really good, I hope. Okay, so placing your hands a little bit backward. See how far you want to go. Maybe this time I'm gonna try and go a little bit back, more back. Again, looking down, taking a deep breath in, opening, controlling all the body parts, bending the knees, hold, and exhale. Okay, moving from side to side. And then back to child pose to relax. So, when you find your King Cobra, your Raja Bujangasana, have a sensation and an awareness that not only stops on your spine, but it really focuses on the whole body, even on your legs. So when you bend your legs, like what I usually feel when I go into it, so I try and keep my legs slightly closer to each other. I bend them, and when I'm here, like I really try and
First of all, like pointing my feet up, because it will help you obviously, and squeezing gently the glutes, squeezing the inner thighs gently together, and have this idea that you are also extending through your legs and not only through the upper body, okay? As if you want to create a sort of point, like a peak of a mountain, that it's in between your feet and your head. So somewhere high that you really want to reach, okay? And you will eventually with your breath. So last time. And exhale. Back to child pose. And then if you feel a lot happening on not only on your back but on your legs, maybe on your hamstrings, just take a few rounds of breaths in downward facing dog, just to give a nice lengthen through your arms. Okay, so staying here, maybe gently moving here. Whatever feels good for you guys. And then slowly dropping the knees. And we're done. Nice. Okay, so I am super sweaty, but we made it, so I'm really glad. I hope everything was clear. I know that sometimes I just make up words or, you know, I'm Italian, so sometimes it's not really that easy to speak and to be as clear and smooth as possible by talking another language, but I'm trying to do my best for you guys. So I really hope you enjoyed, and if there's something that you didn't understand or something that you would like me to further explain, you can just leave a comment, you can text me on Instagram, Alice Maisetti, just find me, let's have a chat, and yes, hopefully one day we will practice together. I've got some online classes as well that I'm doing, and yeah, it will be really, really nice to have you there, because some of the online classes I do also work a lot on flexibility and mobility. And there's a lot of spinal movements that we include. So it would be really, really nice if you liked this and you want to know more about me and my yoga, you're most welcome to join me. Otherwise, I will see you soon for another video, and yes, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.